Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
We are literally here.
We are literally here. We made it, ladies and gentlemen. We made it. We are finally here. Our first YouTube podcast. It is Mixture of Variety, as you can see. Mixture of Variety. And, you know, we're here. We're here. We're semi-queer. And we're not currently drinking beer.
Nope, just our tea.
Exactly. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
The day has come.
The day has come. This is Mixture of Variety. This is the Mixture of Variety. Before we go any further, I am Patient Zero, my co-host.
Nikki P.
Nikki P. Yes, exactly. We have that.
We're crisscross today.
Yes, exactly. And, you know, we're going to go on Instagram Live as well. And, you know, we're
gonna get wild.
We're doing big things. We're doing big things.
Don't mind us.
Yeah, you know, we're just...
my neck's stiff.
Yes.
I'm gonna be fluid.
Wait, let's see. Checking connection. We should be all right. You are now live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live all over the place. We are universal. Shouts to people watching live. Hey.
Hello.
What's up, guys? We made it. We're here. We're here. Yes,
and
we
we're
are here.
And
we're here. We're here again. So, listen, you know, this is our first show. We're honestly not expecting it to go smoothly.
No, not at all.
But
story of our lives too.
The story of our lives, exactly. You know.
Well.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Sobriety. I think this is way too hot.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
It just
It's probably way too hot. I have 14 bags in here. I do like tea bags.
Damn, why do I only have 2?
You only asked for 2, woman.
Patient Zero only gave me 2.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Damn it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You are now tuned in to the hottest podcast across the land. The hottest podcast across the globe. And definitely, motherfuckers, definitely the hottest podcast on YouTube Live. This is Mixture of Variety. I'm your host, Patient Zero. Give it up one time. Give it up one time. Oh, you know what? We actually can. We can give it up one time. Give it up one time. Give it up. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you.
That will wake you up.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for that. So, yeah, we're gonna fuck around and see how this works out. And you know, just like when we started our first show, our first audio show, we had a lot of technical difficulties and other things that we had to work out. And now we're like professionals, basically. Semi-professionals. We've actually been doing this for almost a year, believe it or not.
Damn.
Not on YouTube.
No.
Of course, this is our first, you know, this is episode 1 on YouTube, but we have been on Castbox for a couple months, from like February to like mid-April.
April, yeah.
Then we switched over to Podbean.
For 6 months.
For about 6 months, yes. I definitely don't recommend, if you're ever trying to do a podcast or getting one, you know, off the ground, I definitely do not recommend Podbean. Podbean was a terrible experience. However, we did have mad downloads.
We did.
We had, by the time we left in 6 months, we had 12,000 downloads. So we were not fucking around. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we were not fucking around.
The studio audience applause is way more powerful than my applause.
Exactly. You guys can't see, but behind the camera is an entire studio audience. And, you know, shouts to them as well. But anyway. Exactly. But, you know, Podbean did its thing. And then we went back to Castbox. And we've been on Castbox, you know, through the holidays and currently on Castbox. You guys could check out the live show there. Monday through Thursday.
Yes.
Monday through Thursday. Should be up there somewhere. There you go.
And right there.
Castbox, right? Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So we're saying everything is 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
No matter where you are, no matter where you're listening to this, you know, we have people on Castbox calling from India. I gotta watch my mouth because we're on YouTube.
Normally it's the morning there.
Yes, a lot of times, you know, people are waking up with the show. It's like 9:30 and it's like 8:30 in the morning there. So it's a beautiful thing, like reaching all those people. and hopefully through YouTube we can reach even more, you know. So that is that. Let me move this out of the way. Actually see what we're doing. Okay. Just want to make sure it's recording. That would suck if it wasn't. We're good. We're live.
I'm winking.
Yes. So we definitely have a lot to talk about, basically, because if you guys know nothing about this show, it is called Mixture of Variety. And, you know, we have an intelligent audience. You guys probably know, like, you figured out what it is by now. Mixture of Variety is a variety show podcast.
A mixture of ideas.
And
a variety of topics.
And a variety of topics. Oh, she threw me off there for a second. Yes. And a variety of topics. That's what it is, you know. And like I said before, we put the odd in podcast. And we truly do. It's there's always something going on, you know, with the show. We always have something to talk about. And because it is a variety show, ladies and gentlemen, we can talk about
anything
and everything, including Nikki P. We can talk about anything from mental health, mental illness, and addiction to
having sex with gay midget aliens.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, yes, thank you. The crowd likes that.
We love you.
Yes, the studio audience. The studio audience is like that idea. And what a crazy show that is, you know.
And it happens.
And it happens. I mean, exactly. It's coming from someone that has experienced that and has.
I've just watched.
Right. That's a show. That's a show for OnlyFans. That'll be on OnlyFans. Nikki P watching me have sex with an alien, a midget alien,
rubbing my feet.
Yes, exactly. Look out for OnlyFans. Is this OnlyFans right now? Oh, this isn't.
Oh
OnlyFans.
no.
Oh, I thought this was OnlyFans. All right, this is actually not. So yeah, anyway, what we usually do on this show is we'll have a topic that we'll talk about, of course. But the first, like 10 minutes of the show or whatnot, we'll just introduce it, especially for people that are just newcomers that don't really know what's going on. We do that all the time, just in case there are newcomers. Of course, there are like new people that come on all the time. It's not going to be the same people all the time.
And you need to know. You got to be in the know.
Yes, exactly. So after that,
the in-betweeners.
Yeah, the stuff that we talk about. Usually I would just list right off the bat, but we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to do mini holidays.
Yes.
First, and then we're going to break down the in-between from the mental health and having sex with gay midget aliens. The in-between. So you guys have an idea and you guys know what's up and what we're talking about and what is going on. Oh, the candle looks cool like that.
Oh, wow.
How it's glowing like that.
It's all about the ambiance.
Exactly. Keep it right there.
Okay.
All right, sweet. All right, so that being that, now you guys know, what the show is about, kind of.
Blooper one.
Yes, and none of this is edited either.
Which makes it fun. I mean, I don't want to do the comparison, but a lot of people do need scripts. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I wish I did have a list of bullet points, but I'm also good at diving right in. Get right into it.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like a lot of that time spent on a podcast is actually fun and exciting because we're really good friends. Right. We're best friends. And the thing is that I love this girl to death. I love her like a sister, right? And I talk to her every single day.
I call him 5 times a day.
Yes, at least. And I answered twice.
Or once.
I answer once out of 5. No, but the thing is, when you have a friendship like that, and you have someone that is as excited to do a podcast as I am, because I wanted to do a podcast back in really 2019, and I just wanted to do a podcast about mental health and addiction and just help people. And then it kind of branched off into talking about everything. And if we have a variety show podcast that we're talking about everything, Nikki P and I can just have a conversation about stuff, and it's just like, it's real shit. Like people want to hear it. Sex talk. Oh my god! Wait till we get to that point. That bullet point. Wait till we get to that. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen.
So the whole point of mini holidays, which is what we're getting into, is normally the second segment of the podcast show.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was that? Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking news, and the breaking news comes in the form of a segment that we like to call
mini holidays.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, mini holidays. Why? Because every day is a holiday. Yes, indeed. I tried to cut her off while she was talking, but she was explaining it first, so I will let her continue to talk. We have to, you know how it is. We gotta improvise.
Yeah,
exactly. We'll know for next time. It's gonna be smooth. But you were talking about mini holidays, Mickey P.
We are.
And that is the second segment of the show, ladies and gentlemen, and it really is everybody's favorite segment of the show, mini holidays.
Oh shit! Here we go again. Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this. Ain't nobody got time for that.
We got time for it.
We do.
We got time for it.
Waiting for it.
Yes, indeed, we truly do.
So here at Mixture of Variety, we believe every day is a holiday and every day is a gift. And we should all focus on the things we do have and be grateful for the things we do have in our life instead of being haters and being ungrateful for the things we don't have.
Exactly. Cheers. Exactly. Well said, Nikki P. Well said.
And this tea is bomb.
It's delicious, right?
It's very good.
The mixture, because Mixture of Variety, we had to mix the teas together, so we had to mix it.
We got a couple flavors going on. We got it going on.
Exactly. Energy and focus. We'll probably be up until 3 a.m.
Yeah. Can't wait. I'll be calling you.
Yep, exactly. And we'll be watching it and, watching it and be like, seeing what we did wrong or what we did right. But everything's looking good now.
We are not
looking
perfect.
Good.
I know. It's hard to believe.
Yeah. It's cool. It's a tight squeeze, but it's cool. So yes.
What is today?
So mini holidays. Let's break it down.
It is January 8th.
Hey.
The big day.
The big day. We have been waiting for this day. You guys don't even know.
Months.
Like since the fall. At least the fall.
And we're like, we have time. And I'm like, at one point, it's going to be the day before.
Oh, yeah. And it really was like that. It felt like time went very quick. Actually, it was weird. It was like time went very slow. But then when the date came of end of December or whatever like that, it didn't even feel like the previous months even existed. It was very weird. So it was like it went very slow. But then it was like, wow, it didn't even happen.
Like 2020.
Like 2020. And so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. All right, so you can just scroll down like this.
Oh, God. And it begins.
And it begins. So go ahead with the first one, Nikki P. Let's see what you got
for today. It is National Argyle Day.
Hey, all right. What the fuck is that?
Argyle is a print.
A print. Okay.
Which is diamonds, I guess you would say, on like a sock. Or a suit.
Oh, okay.
I don't own any personally. Do you?
Yeah. No, I don't even know what it is. So even if I did, I wouldn't even know. But
Argyle, people seem to either love it or hate it. I love it on businessmen. Hate it on me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, our favorite. It is National Bubble Bath Day.
Hey, that will be after YouTube on our OnlyFans. We will both be in a bubble bath. Just don't tell Nikki P's boyfriend. Oh. Just kidding. Just kidding. That's awesome. That's pretty cool.
I love bubble bath.
I miss having a bubble bath. Since the studio moved, aka my apartment moved. Now I just have a stand-up shower, which really sucks because I really do enjoy baths. Especially today, I would have celebrated it.
I know. Would have dove right in. We need a hot tub.
Hot tub, yeah.
Now we're on another level.
Yes. And we'll
right.
broadcast live like that. Like while we're in the tub.
With all the bubbles.
Yes.
It is also Earth's rotation day.
Oh, all right.
Let's see.
Do you guys know that the Earth was rotating today?
Oh, so it pretty much states that the fact that the Earth does rotate on its axes, and it's common knowledge today, but back in the mid-19th century, people did not know that, and they thought it was flat. So how
Yes.
times have changed.
Yes, absolutely. You know, we just had a podcast the other day on Castbox, 9 p.m. Eastern, where we had some thought-provoking, brain-rattling questions, and that would have been included in one of those questions, because one of the questions was, does time exist? And we had a 20-minute conversation about that.
Which I did ask one of my coworkers today, and I didn't tell her what my answer was, but she was inquiring about what we chat about, and I gave her an example. And she said, yes, time does exist. And in my head, she was like, time is something you'll never get back. But I'm like, but is time really real?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
Yes. Really, seriously, go back on anchor.fm and you can check out all of our uploaded shows. We literally have 183, I believe. Not like I'm counting, but like I think it's 183, 184 on anchor.fm. And then you can check out all of our other podcasts, as well, all the other episodes on any platform that you want. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple, we're on iHeartRadio, we're everywhere. So just, if you type it in, Mixture of Variety, you'll find us, but go to anchor.fm first because then it gives us a better opportunity to get
Followers.
and a sponsorship.
Sponsorship.
Yes.
I don't know why
on
I
Anchor.
said that.
On anchor.fm. But anyway, it was very interesting conversation for sure. And we
enjoyed it.
We definitely have podcasts like that are very thought-provoking. All right.
It is National English Toffee Day.
Hey!
Not a fan.
Delicious. Wait a second. That's fantastic. You're not a fan either?
Nope.
Yeah, no.
And I like everything.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'm about to freak out.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
Alrighty, on to the next. I have no idea what this is. National Joy Germ Day.
Joy germ. Everybody enjoy your germs.
This is enjoying germs.
Right? Yes. She was actually nervous to come over because I had COVID 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago?
3.
1 week ago? A couple days ago?
2 days ago. Stop!
Just kidding.
Oh my god.
No, I'm all good. No, COVID free, ladies and gentlemen. And it's karma too, because every single day on the show I would say spread the word of the show like COVID-19. Spread the word like COVID-19. Spread the word like COVID-19. I got hit with COVID-19 so hard it was karma. That's exactly what it was. It was karma. But I still say it, so spread the word like COVID-19.
It is also National Man Watchers Day.
Hey now.
What the fuck is that? Like watching men?
You know what? I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
I don't understand.
Thank you very much.
I don't understand either. I mean, I don't understand a lot of these, but I wouldn't mind just watching men all day.
Brilliant.
That would be fine.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I got a man.
Yes, well that's true. You don't watch men like I do.
I do watch my boyfriend
Yes. There you go.
creepily at night while he's sleeping.
Shouts to Nikki P's boyfriend. No, we are not a couple, by the way. If you haven't figured that out, I'm gay as they come. That's what he said. And also,
I'm straight, but I wouldn't mind the company of a woman as well.
hey, all right. Wait a second. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Oops, wrong one.
Oh, thanks.
All right. The company of a woman. No, thank you. I'd rather just watch men all day.
I know.
That is very interesting. Some of these, I think we forgot to say it too. Like some of these, the reason why we even do these is because they're hilarious because they're so random.
Very random.
So random.
Sometimes it's a bunch of letters into a word
Exactly.
that makes absolutely no sense, but we
and it's like, where do these come from? You know, like, do people make them up? Because I wish that was the situation. Like, people would make them up. I would make them up. Put a dwarf in the oven day. You know what I mean? Or like fucking fly a kite with a quadriplegic day. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Like if you come to me and you want so many holidays, I'll let you know what's up.
All right.
All right, continue.
National Winter Skin Relief Day.
Okay, I think we both
Good to know. I'm currently clammy, so I'm good.
Yeah, I think we both
I got clam hands.
I think we both celebrated that. I use lotion like all day long. Baby smooth. Look at this.
Oh,
Baby smooth. See that?
wait, I'm not done.
Oh, we're still live.
Back to biz.
Back to business.
I actually just bought a it's called Kopari coconut melt. Really nice. I use it for everything, hair, under the eyes, and my whole body. And your food too.
That's very true.
Multi-use.
That's very true.
Oh, I do this every day. It is show and tell day. At work day. Whoa. Show and tell day at work day.
That is a lot going on.
I was like, wait, did I read that wrong? But I didn't.
No, you read it right.
I kind of do that all the time. Like today I was like, oh, it's YouTube. And everyone's like, what are you doing on YouTube?
Yeah.
And I broke it down. I don't even know these people. I've known these people for 4 days.
Yes.
Oh, and who did you show and tell today?
It's a beautiful thing. 2 people, actually, random people. I mean, this is just how it happens sometimes. I'm gonna tell my people, and hopefully that they'll tell their people. Nikki P is gonna tell her people, and hopefully they'll tell their people, right?
They don't,
and listen,
though.
and whatever.
They don't.
They don't.
They could give 2 fucks, but thank you anyway.
Yeah,
I know you love me.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But then, like, just you have these random opportunities to meet people, and there was one person at the laundromat today that I was throwing out dryer sheets, and I just felt like I had balls or whatever, and I was just like, "Hey, you listen to podcasts?" And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Well, listen. I don't know if you listen to a podcast or not, but you have to check out this podcast, and it's going to be live tonight on YouTube."
Maybe it's Lauren.
Maybe it's one of those people. Yeah. Maybe.
No, Kai is Colin's cousin.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Wait, where do you see that?
Right there.
Oh. Hi, this is the first time I've been on. IG Live. So shouts to you guys as well.
Okay.
For people that are not listening to us on YouTube.
And now it just got a little dark, people. War on Poverty Day. Definitely an issue that should be addressed.
Yeah.
But no worries, because it's also World Typing Day.
Oh, you guys probably knew that already, right? World Typing Day.
I didn't.
I'm just playing.
I did it.
Yes, you did. That's very true.
I typed a lot today.
World Typing Day, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that's all of them, Nikki P. Is that all of them?
No.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Is it?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. If you see this, see.
Oh, the clock.
Yep. Once you see the clock, it's a wrap.
Usually, my partner does mini holidays when we're separate in the studio audience.
Yes. But we are going to be. Well, okay. Basically, Nikki P. Unfortunately, she can't be with me every night. Even though I know she would love to.
I would. However,
the time that she can, like twice a week or whatever, is when we try to break it up as much as possible. And, I obviously want you to get as involved as possible, because if I'm already doing the show 3 times a week by myself, it's completely not the same. Just doing the show by myself, it's like I'm literally talking to myself sometimes. there are people in the chat room and stuff like that to have a conversation, but I'm like trying to stay on topic and talk about stuff. It's difficult.
Yeah. And I'm in my own studio audience. In my bed.
Yes, exactly.
My bed is the studio audience. Oh, we didn't even tell them about our third co-host.
Huh?
Oh shit.
Who
I
is
can't
that?
hear you.
I think-
What did you say?
I think she woke
What?
up.
Where's my glasses?
We're over here, Granny.
Huh?
All right, well,
I can't hear you.
I'm here.
that's Granny, ladies and gentlemen. We forgot to mention her. She is the third co-host of the show. It's not just me and Nikki P. It is actually Granny as well. If you are interested in seeing Granny, she is on our IG banners. And by the way, you can follow us on IG at Mixtureofvariety. And you can see the craziest banners you ever see in your life. We get banned, flagged, and deleted most of the time.
All the time.
Like we're like right up to the line, and then like we go over it, and then IG says something about it. So while we still have an account, be
follow it.
Yeah, follow it. Be one of our 4,500 followers that get entertained by our banners.
A mixer, as we call it.
A mixer, yes. A mixer, you are one of us if you listen to us. Now, Granny. What do you want to say about Granny?
Oh, geez. Where do I begin? She's the craziest old lady ever.
Huh?
Yeah.
She has Alzheimer's and dementia. Does every drug under the sun. Gets wasted at the fucking nursing home. Oops.
In the parking lot before she comes in the show.
Parking lot.
Like it's insane. She'll smoke toad, crystal meth.
Face tats, tatted head to toe. Gives no fucks.
None.
But the craziest of it all.
Yeah, the craziest of it all.
I can't hear you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one day she came into the studio audience. And
She loves a sex show. Wait.
She absolutely loves the sex show. Yes. She's here. First of all, she's here all the time. And even sometimes her aide will bring her on weekends when there's no show. And I have to turn her away. Yeah, so she's here all the time. So that alone, we were just like, oh, cool. Then, she's tatted and she does drugs and stuff. We're like, wow, this lady is wilding out. Like this old hag is nuts, right? One day she came into the studio audience and she was holding a big ass bag. I don't even know if it was the sex show or not, but we had to search the bag because we thought that she maybe had sundowner syndrome from Alzheimer's or something like that. And she was going to pull out an MK16, AK-47. So we had to check the bag.
And what do we find?
Ladies and gentlemen, we checked the bag and it was a 3-foot dildo.
Girl, bye.
Is that 3?
Probably bigger than that. A 3-foot dildo.
My arms don't reach.
It was like 40 pounds. And the thing is that this lady is like 3 foot.
Shorter than me.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, like the fact that is she what is she doing with it? So she brings it to the sex show. Now we know what's in her bag. She brings it to the sex show, which used to be Fridays and now is Wednesdays.
Hump day.
Yes, hump days is our sex show. We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, I mean, the fact that she even has that and we're just like picturing in my head her using it.
I'm about to freak out.
Seriously.
Yes.
That was nice.
Literally.
Yeah. Literally. That was the icing on the cake, ladies and gentlemen. And also she came on her 100th birthday.
On our 100th show.
On our 100th show, which was like
coincidence?
I think not. So that's the story of Granny. Ladies and gentlemen.
The tall tale.
Yes.
Of Granny and her dildo.
Yes. And which also means we will not get branded on YouTube. Thank you, Granny.
I'm about to freak out. Yeah. What?
Okay. So now, ladies and gentlemen, around this time is when we actually get to the substance, the meat and potatoes of the show.
I was like, the meats?
Yeah, I always say I say the meat and potatoes, of the show.
Or just the meat.
Just the meat, that's fine. It is National Man Watching Day. So, if you want to just do the meat.
So meaty.
So meaty, yes indeed. But what we're doing tonight, because it is our first YouTube show, is we are just breaking down the main subjects that we talk about. Basically, we call them the main meats. We call them the highlighted shows. Okay. the highlighted shows we're going to break down for you tonight. Now, we already said it could be anything from mental health to
Gay midget aliens.
right.
Having sex with them, actually.
Exactly, having sex with them. All right, so mental illness, mental health. That alone is such a huge topic.
Yes.
We do talk about it often.
We go through it on a daily basis.
100% facts. That is a true fact right there. I hate when people say true fact. Like, no shit.
Facts.
It's true and it's a fact. We do. Suffering from mental illness or having mental health issues, whatever it is, if you have to go through the day like that, it's very difficult. And what I have found, and what we have found, is that sharing our experiences, strength and hope, and opinions, views, right? All the above. Thoughts, views, and opinions, experience, strength, and hope, all the above. If we share that to people that are possibly suffering and are possibly going through the same thing as us, then we feel like, honestly, like we've made a difference in this world.
Yeah. And then we're helping you. That's helping us. And then we're talking about how we're feeling. And again, like, I'm on a low scale. I have someone in my life who deals with depression and anxiety on a larger scale. And then there's you.
Yes.
I'm not.
Well, no, it's cool. I'm definitely gonna say it, especially because it's our first show. I say it all the time, but I suffer from anxiety, like general anxiety disorder, depression, PTSD, and bipolar, and I'm actually on 5 psych medications. And I say that all the time, and I'm not embarrassed to say it. Because I'm feeling like what I feel like truly is that if there's somebody that is on maybe 3 medications,
yeah,
and because of like the stigma of the world, it'll just be like, why are you on medications? Like, you can't be on medications, or medications make you, you must be crazy, and all the stuff that that comes with the stigma that we talk about a lot on these shows as well. Listen, I have 5. You know what I'm saying? So like, you have somebody to like look at and be like, oh god damn, like, why am I complaining about 3? This motherfucker's on 5.
Tis what it is.
It is what it is, and it's like, we just like helping people in that sense, and Nikki P said it, like, us sharing it and saying it out loud.
Yeah.
We're helping ourselves and also helping you guys, and then hopefully from that point you guys can help somebody else, and it could just go, on and on.
The domino effect, as we
Exactly.
call it. And for me, when I say like a small scale, like I have depression, I have to be very careful of what I put in my body, how I treat my body, because I could go into a really big depression. And I say smaller scale because I'm not on medication. Should I be? Probably. But I'm not. I mean, it is up and down. And, today I got upset at work. I was overwhelmed. It's a new position. It's a new job. I got teary-eyed because I'm like overthinking things. And I'm like, I don't know everything. Well, it's been 4 days, bitch. You're not going to know everything.
Right.
We digress.
No, that's all. Listen, it's all part of the combo, so basically that's why it's one of the main highlighted topics. We talk about it a lot, and these highlighted topics you'll hear probably like every other week or so. We have the emphasize on these shows, for sure. All right, so what's next? You can read the next 3 or next 4.
Addiction.
Ooh, scary. And
sobriety.
Hey, all right, that sounds good.
Recovery.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
And experiences in a halfway house or rehab. And rehab.
Wow.
We've been to both of them.
Exactly. Well, I guess before we even talk about addiction, sobriety, and recovery, which is such a huge, important part of the show, because, we are both affected by it, and we definitely talk about it a lot. And it's almost, as important as mental health, or it's like, it's like tangled together. But anyway, before I even say that, Nikki P, how did we even meet?
We met in a halfway house.
Oh shit! Yes,
right
we
down
did.
the road from the studio.
Yeah, literally, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that's, it's one of those things where if people are supposed to be in your life and people's paths are supposed to cross, like the universe just puts people together. And, if you really think of it, I talked to maybe 3 people out of that house, but definitely not on a regular basis. definitely not on a regular basis, like a couple weeks, couple months, whatever like that. But then this beautiful woman to the right of me, I talk to every day, of course, but yeah, that was almost, we're going on 9 years.
I can't even believe it.
It's like, it literally
I can't believe
eight
it.
8.5 years right now
I can't.
that we met. And then if you just think about, oh my God, like all the shit
The shit that happened within that 9 years and continues to happen.
I know. It's really insane.
It's mind-boggling.
It is mind-boggling. But when we were actually at the halfway house, it was definitely a safe environment.
Yeah.
Right? You didn't feel that way?
Besides the ghosts
Well, I mean,
and the spiders, yeah.
No, but I mean, like, overall, as far as like our main focus during that time, it was basically, what I'm trying to say is that the world was shut out around us.
Yeah.
And we were like in this sheltered little place where it was like outpatient meetings, chores, meetings,
Dinner,
cleaning, doing
morning
dinner,
meditation, where
stuff
I
like that.
freak out because I hate the morning.
Yeah, I mean, nobody liked that. I think they did that on purpose, just to mess with addicts. You know what I mean? It's just like, let's do this at 7 a.m. You're like, what? I'm just going to bed at 7 a.m. What are you talking about?
How do you feel about this reading?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. How about you go fuck yourself? Thank you very much. And
just joined Abe. Hi, Abe.
shouts to you as well. Yeah, shouts to everybody. It's a weird angle over here, but we had to set it up like this, and we're just attempting that. But yeah, shouts to people on YouTube as well. But yeah, anyway, so that's that, and we definitely have been through a lot. But as far as like meeting at that place, it was kind of just like a life-changing experience. Right? It was a life-changing experience. It was.
So addiction and sobriety and recovery obviously go hand in hand. But the addiction, we do like to get into the active addiction aspect as well, just because you don't want to forget where you came from, why you decided to get clean and sober, and have spirituality in your life, have a purpose in your life, and have meaning. So that's something we do like to keep up in the forefront for us and for other people struggling, because it's not easy.
Oh, hell no.
At all.
It's not at all. And amen. Very well said. I mean, in 9 years of attempting recovery myself, I have 21 and a half months. Now, that is the longest that I've ever had, but people have to realize for addicts, every day is such a struggle. There could be something mental health related. It could be something else. It could be something in the world. It could be something, that whatever it is. And you can get triggered so fast and just go back out there like that. And, it's really, that's one of the reasons why we like talking about it as well, because it's a constant fight. It's a constant struggle. But the more that we share, the more that it helps.
Yeah. I would say so. All right. What's next?
So LGBT life. Shouts to my LGBTIQA plus PTSD community.
It's all you.
Yes, and relationships can kind of go with that too. You can talk about that. Well, we'll wait for that. The only thing I'm going to say about that is, I joke around about that when I say LGBTIQA plus PTSD community. I'm getting good at that though.
You are, because I tried saying it today to someone, and I'm like XYZ.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just a little while ago you were like LG25. Like, nope.
Bingo.
But I love my LGBT people. Okay, I love the umbrella surrounded, like the umbrella that is LGBT and everything, included in that. A lot of the gender aspect and stuff like that I don't really understand, and a lot of the let's say stereotypes. I definitely do not fit in a lot of stereotypes. I fit in some, for sure, I do, but I definitely don't fit in a lot of stereotypes.
No, I don't think so.
You know what I'm saying? And that to me is a little weird, because it's like, I explain it like this real fast. I'm gonna explain it like this. I come out of the closet, and you're supposed to feel like free, right? You have all this weight lifted up. You feel like a new world, like you're reborn.
Yeah.
And then in that life, you realize that the little, like, you know, subcultures or whatever it is, that like, you don't fit in here. Oh, okay. Well, how about here? No, you don't fit in here. You don't fit in here. You definitely don't fit in here. You don't fit in here. And then you're just like stuck again, and you just feel like, okay, well, what the fuck? Like, this
Where
is,
do I belong?
where do I belong? You know, luckily I have found at least some people that are just, you know, don't fit the stereotypes and just happen to like guys like I do.
Yeah.
You know, it's like simple as that.
That simple, exactly.
It's that simple. I don't have to fit in anywhere, really. I like guys. Okay, cool. And that's where it ends. So, continuation of that, relationships. We do talk about relationships sometimes.
Yes.
You know, actually, not too often.
Not really. I don't really encounter fuckboys, and when I do, I'm like, bye, and I have no attachment to them whatsoever. I'm not into toxic dick. I'm not into toxicity in my life. Relationships could be friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, families.
Boy, bye.
Bye.
Girl, bye.
Bye. I think we talk about relationships as a whole, not like boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend type of aspect.
Yeah.
But we like to get into the meat of relationships, like the inner, you know, why people act the way they act, why do we act the way we act, and how to, you know, focus on a solution if there is an issue, and when it's time to let go of people, which we do a lot of.
Yes, those are probably the main topics that we talk about. The letting go of the relationships, where the toxic relationships or the fuckboys, our experience that we've had. You know what I mean? Because it's different, because she's been in a stable relationship right now for a while. I've been single for a while. Like a while. Like
totally opposite.
Like too long. Like too opposite. Right. But because we have two different perspectives on that, it's really like, remember these fuckboys in our past that did A, B, and C? Oh, remember when you know, we were dating this guy and this and this happened? You know, those are entertaining shows.
Boy, bye.
You know what I mean? For sure. Those are definitely entertaining shows. But we don't talk about it too often.
We should.
Maybe once I get into a relationship. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can hit me up at mixtureofvariety@gmail.com for the digits.
Right here.
Just saying. Current events and news. I mean, Nikki P. If we talk about current events and news,
they're good news.
It's good news. It's good, positive, uplifting, motivational stories and news from all across the world. And you have to actually dig and look for it yourself. Like, they will never be on the news.
Oh.
The only
sad but true.
Right, exactly. The only current events really that we'll talk about is something major happened, like what happened at the Capitol the other day. We talked about that for a couple minutes. That's it. Like, we're not going to make a whole show out of it. If you want to know what's going on, go on YouTube, go on Twitter, go on Facebook, go on the news, anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to do a whole podcast about shit like that. But if something like that happens, of course, we're going to bring it up. Oh my. Sex, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed.
Our favorite.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
there's
girl, bye. I can't hear
Perked up for that one.
Exactly. Wow, ladies and gentlemen.
We love sex.
Yes, indeed.
Not with each other.
Not with each other. No, that's a fact.
But with the others.
With others, ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. Okay. First of all, I must say that sex sells. Okay.
Oh.
Sex sells regardless, across the board, right? You guys know that. You're not stupid. Our mixers know that.
They're smarties.
The thing is we have been through a lot of situations, a lot of sexual situations that we feel like we need to talk about, enjoy talking about, and not only experiences of, stories about our sex life, because really we're not embarrassed to say anything, like uninhibited. We just talk about it and lay it on the table, and it is what it is.
It's sex, people. Like, really.
Yeah, exactly. It's not, you know what I mean? Like,
it's not a taboo,
right?
Scary word or thing.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is that
someone unfollowed me because
you did say that
of one of our sex stories.
You did tell me
one
that.
of the sex banners you made. Someone unfollowed me. They asked me if I was hacked. I said no. It's for the pod. Unfollow right away. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have a conscience now, but having an abortion 6 months in is totally fine. Yeah. Cool. You're the rock star of the year.
Oh shit, that's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. There's definitely people
Not my
that
biz.
there's people that can't take it, but the thing is that when I say sex sells, by far, especially when we were on Podbean, by far the most downloaded, the most viewed, and the most interaction and participation in the chat room was the sex shows.
Yeah.
100%, hands down.
And have you watched porn?
Right. I mean, listen, we talk about some freaky shit. Sometimes it does get, pretty raunchy at times, I would say.
You get raunchy.
I can definitely get raunchy, yeah, because we talk about stuff like, even if we're playing a game, right? Even if we're playing Would You Rather, Never Have I Ever. those are always amazing. Never
Especially
have I
when
ever.
They involve the family.
Yeah, very
That's
disturbing.
fucking weird.
Very disturbing.
We draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. We're not like, like that. But the thing is that, like, Truth or Dare, which actually now we can do Truth or Dare a little bit better because you guys can see us. Before we couldn't really do the dares. But also, let me just say this. As raunchy and as crazy as our sex shows got on Castbox and Podbean, if you guys can't take it, that's one thing. But listen, we're gonna still have sex shows on YouTube, but we're just gonna be doing the PG-13 version.
Yeah,
we're not gonna be doing the XXX version. You know what I'm saying? So we can still talk about stuff and not make it as raunchy, as crazy as we normally do on the show. We're gonna save that for Wednesday nights.
Hump day
on Castbox. Hump day on Castbox. Bring your own lube, get naked, and that is when we're gonna do the raunchy shows. Okay?
Okay.
Sounds good? All right. Fantastic.
Great, grand, fabulous. All right.
All right, hip hop. I really don't have to bring up too much. I mean, like we definitely talk about hip hop. I love hip hop. Hip hop is in my veins. Hip hop culture in general, everything about it. I love. As you can hear, we actually have some kind of hip hop in the background. It's a little smooth out, chill hip hop. Yeah. But if we talk about hip hop, it's mainly like, top 20, top 10 groups, artists, and then we also cover the versus. Yes, the versus TV battles. Which
actually, I don't know if you saw, but they did put up something on Instagram due to the virus that they are postponing a lot of the battles for obvious health reasons. So I think they said another month, I believe I read this morning or this afternoon.
Yeah.
So bear with us. It's coming.
I mean, bear with us. And that's like the time frame that we have to wait for that is when we will start talking about other hip hop things like top 10 or these songs or whatever. Like even I'll do like DJ Patient Zero and actually literally play the songs. You know what I mean? So like, whatever. The next one is not Ashanti.
Ashanti.
Is it Ashanti and Keisha Cole?
And Keisha Cole, yep.
I have no interest in that. If you want to cover it, we can cover it, but I have no interest in that. I don't care about the R&B ones. I just do the hip hop ones.
I will be singing Ashanti, and I don't think you guys want to hear it.
Yeah, there you go.
Because as much as I can sing, I can't. I think I can.
We'll just do a show like that. Where
My
you can
Botox doctor thinks I can, but I can't.
right. All right. So mindfulness. Yes. Let's take a deep breath. You want to do that?
I do.
Yeah. Hit it nice and hard.
Oh God. 1,
Without
2.
knocking the candle down.
Deep breath, guys.
All right. Deep breath. Wow, doesn't that feel great? We have several mindfulness shows. We love mindfulness practices, mindfulness exercises, mindfulness meditation, even introduction to DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy. The only reason why I say that is because that helped me so much when I got out of the psych hospital twice. I had a month of that practice of DBT. It's supposed to be a year, but they condensed it into a month. So I like talking about that too, but yeah, it's just like to remind ourselves to, remember where our feet are planted.
Stay in the moment.
Stay in the moment.
And actually stay tuned for mindfulness. We might have some special guests coming.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I was waiting for it.
Don't say might. It is going to happen.
Well, we are.
It's going to happen.
Dates TBD.
Yes, for sure. And right now, as you can see, we are together. Unfortunately, we're not going to always be together. She's going to be in a remote place.
Womp womp.
But we will still do the show every Friday live. And she would just be, we'll just be in two separate split screens. And then if we have to get somebody else, we'll get somebody else as well.
Let's see. Oh, our favorite.
Literally two of my favorite ones, and we saved them for last, for this reason. Go ahead.
UFOs and aliens, and also conspiracy theories.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I love these shows. I am so addicted. And I'm so...
You go down the rabbit hole a lot.
Oh, yes, I do. I know I do. I really do. If people listen to my, not only just the aliens and UFOs, because I just love talking about UFO footage, UFO sightings, alien sightings.
It's real, people.
Right. The shit that the government put out a couple months ago. They actually had, aircraft.
Oh, yeah.
Right. That they were like, okay, aliens are happening. So we're actually going to probably hear more about aliens in 2021.
We hope. We're ready.
We're ready. Take us now. But conspiracy theories.
That's all you
talk about going down the rabbit hole. Listen, I know. I like people when you listen to a show that I'm doing on conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I have to literally have a foil hat on, like a tinfoil hat on, and I just go and go and go and go, and it's to the point where
he won't stop.
No,
he can't stop.
I can't stop.
And won't stop.
And it's just what it is it's all this information that I have taken in and listened to from other sources.
Yeah.
And when I start to go, I like you said, I just can't stop. And I'm just like, you're either with me or against me. You either look at me like I'm a psycho and I need help. You know what I mean? Or you
relate.
or you relate, or you possibly, or maybe like you open your mind a little bit and be like, maybe.
Like I'll get in the rabbit hole when it comes to like murders and that type of stuff. 9/11 I'm like super into because I just think it's mind-boggling and obviously horrific. But things like that, I mean, next will probably be Area 51. But once I click that one video, I'm just like, oh, next up.
Yes.
It's 2 a.m.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yep, exactly. That's exactly how it happens. Excuse me, that's exactly how it happens. Start going on YouTube and it's just like, that's it. It's a wrap. But wow, yeah, speaking of it's a wrap, I mean, listen, this is basically what the show is about. After that, we also wrote random topics because this is not only what we talk about.
And so much more.
And so much more. But above all, Nikki P, above all,
positive energy and laughs.
That's what it's about.
Woo!
That's what it's
Hooray!
about, ladies and gentlemen. Positive energy and laughs. I mean, if you want some positive energy and laughs, you have come to the right place. And now that you can see us, it's even better. You know?
This is me.
This
Nikki
is me.
P.
This is Nikki P. This is Patient Zero, as you can see. But yeah, I mean, you know, the random topics we talk about a lot too. We had cancel culture. We were talking about genders. We were talking about the thought-provoking, brain-rattling questions. You know, it just depends.
Next Friday, we might have tinfoil hats on. I mean,
I
you
mean,
never know.
yes.
Now that you could see it and know we're not lying.
Right, exactly. I really will make one. I really will make one. I will not. I don't mind at all wearing one of those. Because I really do feel like I need it sometimes.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I also just want to say this real fast.
What?
Just so you guys know what the deal is.
Tell us.
The disclaimer. Okay, so the disclaimer is, if you are hypersensitive or get butthurt easy, this podcast is definitely not for you.
Nah.
Sick and twisted dark humor, vulgar uncensored language, and politically incorrect conversations are just some of the things
And fun.
you'll hear on Mixture of Variety, which means listener discretion is definitely
advised.
So, yeah, exactly.
I can't do sound effects, sorry.
And then a vocal granny again.
No, thanks.
So, no. But I mean, you know, just so you guys know, like, this is not a kid show. You know, we really do talk about some crazy topics and really deep topics. Yes, indeed. We can get some of the shows can be like really heavy when you listen to it. If we're talking about, you know, addiction and we're talking about
suicide.
Exactly. Suicide, mental illness like that, or like, you know, where addiction brought us. Sometimes we really do shows like that. And then at the same time,
we fuck off. To sum it up.
I was not expecting you to say that. Exactly. Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly. So, yes, indeed. That is that. And what I can say is definitely stay tuned Monday at 9 p.m. on Castbox, where we will be talking about I have no fucking idea. By the time the weekend comes, I'm just like, forget it. You know, five days a week. It's
decompressed weekend.
It's decompressed weekend, and then by the time Monday comes, I'm just like, I can't wait to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's and I love the fact that I have that passion, and we have that passion still after a year. You know what I mean? And if anything, it's stronger than ever because now we're on YouTube. You know, so now we want to push this even more to the next level and reach even more people.
And we're going to.
And we are definitely going to, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. So I just got notice.
I
just got notice that we have a very special message from Shoe Nice.
Oh.
I'm not sure if you guys know who Shoe Nice is. Hopefully you do. He's a YouTube legend. Look him up on YouTube if you ever get a chance. Shoe Nice. We have a special message from him. Let's check it out.
Hey everyone, Shoe Nice again. Well, basically, I'm just here to say I can't take her either way. Shout out to Mixture of Variety podcast by my buddy Dan Taub. Pretty cool podcast. Check it out. I did.
Hey now.
Yeah.
There it is. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, once we actually know like what we're doing as far as the program, it'll be a lot easier to.
We'll have it down. No worries.
Yeah, we'll have it down.
We're not worried.
No, we're definitely not worried. And actually, you know what? This hour was not nearly as fucked up as I thought it was gonna be. Really, I was waiting for the camera to fall.
I would have died.
If the camera fell, ladies and gentlemen, that would have been it. We just would have been like,
we would have just been holding it.
See you next week.
Like, hello. Can you see the banner?
Exactly. So that's that, ladies and gentlemen.
The turtle always wins the race. Remember that.
The turtle, yes, indeed. The turtle always wins the race. That's very true.
Be the tortoise, not the hare.
Yes.
I like turtles. 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 I like turtles.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
We sure do.
Yes, indeed. We sure do.
And they love us, we hope.
Yeah, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one time. That is 1 hour. All right, we did it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you for watching the recorded show. You know, whatever it is, and just spread the word like COVID-19.
Chlamydia.
Spread the word like spread the word like a prostitute's legs. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? We will see you hopefully next week, Friday, 9 p.m. And we will hopefully also see you in the chat room on Castbox at 9 p.m. Have a fantastic weekend.
You too.
You too. Yes.
Thank you.
See you soon. And yeah, you guys have a good night. Have a great weekend.
Signing off.
Deuces.
Bye. I was gonna smile.